me and Phil watched Alien Earth. We caught up. Episodes 1 through 4. Episodes releasing every Tuesday. Phil, give me. Wait, how many episodes are there supposed to be? 10?
8.
8. Okay, Phil. Halfway through the season. Give me your. We won't give scores, but give me your take. What do you think?
So far, I really do like this show.
Yeah.
I can't say that I am a true Alien fan because I've been hearing a lot of the complaints for this show, but I'm not gonna focus on that right now. I'm gonna focus on my take on it. I really like this show. I really like because I want to say it's like a retro space type of vibe because it feels like we're watching. Like, have you ever seen space movies from like the 80s or like mid 80s or 90s? It's kind of giving me that vibe of it, and I like that. And also, I like the story of these synthetic kids. I kind of like it, but I think there is a creepy aspect to it that isn't up to Romulus yet, but is still like hooking me. Because I think that the aliens are there, but they're not the creepy part of this show. That's what's really drawing me in. And I think that is one reason why everybody's mad about it, but I'm fully interested in it.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. I actually really like it.
I
Watching it. I watched the first episode and I was low-key a little dreading it. Even though I said I was excited for it. I just like kind of wasn't in the mood to catch up. I was like, ugh, like I guess. And then I watched the first episode. I was like, all right, like, this is fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Episode 2, on the other hand, freaking sold me so hard. And then episodes 3 and 4 just like continued the plot, made it more interesting. I have a couple gripes. I'm not super with Boy Genius. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the performance and like what the character is supposed to be.
You're talking about Boy Cavalier?
I'm just not fully into it. Yeah, like the owner of the big company.
Boy Cavalier.
I just they call him Boy Genius. That's why like it just made sense. I just like I don't know how I feel about him. He's fine. I'm not super hooked on his character. I actually agree. I'm way more interested in the synthetic kids.
Yes.
That storyline is so interesting, and I wasn't expecting it to go there. They're doing this stuff with the main girl. I forgot her name. I don't remember her name.
Wendy.
I don't remember. I don't know any of their names, so you're gonna have to just hit it.
I got you.
Wendy. I'm really interested to see what she's doing with her connection with the aliens. I'm so curious.
Yes.
It's really cool. The Indian guy, what's his name?
Slightly.
I love his storyline with the others.
The cyborg who is Moro, I believe.
I love that dude. That guy is sick. I'm so curious where that's going.
Yes.
And then there's another girl.
Oh yeah, you talking about Curly?
Maybe.
The woman who are you talking about? The one who's trying to compete with Wendy? Or are you talking about the one who? I
like her and I like the pregnant one.
Yeah, that part really messed me up.
What I'm loving about this show so much is every kid seems like they have something to do with like the plot. Like each one is doing something interesting. Yeah. Or when the camera cuts to Wendy, it's like, oh, what's going on here? When it cuts to Slightly, I'm like, all right, I'm locked in. You know, it's probably my favorite part. And then, like, with all the other characters, like, they're weird. They're interesting. It's, like, kind of creepy, you know?
Exactly.
I'm so in. And I wasn't expecting the show to do this to me. I'm excited for next Tuesday. I'm really curious to see how the show ends. Honestly, personally, I can see this show not sticking the landing at the end of the first season. But I can also see it sticking the landing. I don't know. I'm kind of like
50-50.
Yeah, 50-50. I don't know how this is going to go because I think the main plot isn't clear to me. I'm kind of confused on where the direction of the rest of the season is going to go. But I think once it reveals itself, there's a strong chance I'll be really into it. There's a strong chance I'm like, yeah, no, I don't like where this is going. Yeah. But right now I'm interested in all the characters and I'm locked in and it's been a great watch and I'm really enjoying it.
I'm just really excited to see what the development with these synthetic kids are because that's the thing that's really like you said, that's really drawing me in because I feel bad for these kids.
Oh yeah, dude,
I feel bad for them. Bro. And that's why I'm like kind of confused on how people don't like it because they're saying the main complaint is the kids, but I'm like, you guys do realize these are kids that their minds are going into synthetic.
I think the acting comes off as weird. That's why. Because these grown adults are acting as kids, it like comes off like kind of weird. I see that like it comes off a little cringe. I also think it's a little funny. That's why I'm like,
what would happen if a kid went into an adult body?
Like 100% makes sense. I think it just doesn't play well on screen. Yeah, I like it though. It doesn't bug me.
I like it.
At worst, I think it's funny. At best, I'm like, oh, I'm fully invested in what weird stuff's going on in these kids' brains. But the show's good, dude. And I mean, not even to mention the horror stuff is actually good.
Yeah.
Like the alien stuff, the alien designs are really well done. When freaking Mr. Xenomorph is freaking running around like this, and he murders all the people on like that Renaissance party.
Oh my gosh.
Sick. Like those moments, dude, are just what's holding me onto the show so strongly. And I'm so locked in for the rest of the season. And I imagine we'll do weekly episodes, but I won't give a score until it's all done.
Yeah.
And we'll do like a full in-depth thing. So I don't want to get too in-depth right now. But the last thing I will say before I'll give it to you, the intro's really good.
Yes.
Dude, the intro's good.
I like it.
Because it's not like the HBO where it's like slow build up to the logo. They do the slow build up to the logo, but also give you the recap of the show. And also little teases to what's going to happen later. And I think that's so cool. And I've never seen a show do that before.
Yeah.
I've seen the previously on Alien Earth.
On iCarly.
Yeah, and it's just like whatever. But now they like wove it together, and it's creepy, and it's the music hits, and I don't know. I'm really into the opening.
You know what I also like? I like the fade transitions that they keep doing.
Yeah.
Like the little fades of one character looking off into something, and then it goes to the next thing. Like that conversation between Morrow and Slightly, when it both had them fading in and out because they were both talking to each other telepathically kind of, but he just synced himself to him, and you know. But I thought that was really cool because it felt like a dream sequence. It feels like all of them are in a dream sequence, because I also like the fact that these kids are named after the Lost Boys from Peter Pan, or just characters from Peter Pan, because that's the show or the movie that was shown to them when they were kids transitioning to the synthetic body. And I just love that, because they're almost living a dream, but it's not. It's slowly turning into a nightmare. That's what it seems like to me. And then the fact that these kids are dealing with different things that are scary to them, because I love their reactions when they're just like, we're going out, like to the world, combat, what? And then they're like in the ship, and Wendy's the only person who's like ready because she's the most mature one out of them in that situation. And everybody's just like fooling around, being all silly, because I'm like, well, what do you expect kids to do when they're like in a spaceship going for a long, or the ship just going for a long time? They're gonna be silly, like, especially if they have bodies that they know can't die, do this, do that. They're gonna do whatever the heck they want. Yeah, like you basically told them they're immortal. What do you think kids are gonna do when they're told they're immortal? 100%. But I really, the scene that really creeped me the heck out was, you know, the eyeball alien, when it latched itself to that lamb or sheep. Oh, yeah. That was so creepy. So good. And it was keep me locked in, because then when, what was his name? He's one of my favorite characters from The Mandalorian, Timothy Olyphant as Kirsch. When he's like, it's intelligent. Yeah, it's intelligent. And the lamb isn't even buying no more. He's just looking at him. I'm like, look at him. Yeah. Bro, something bad is going to like really happen in that. It's something really bad. And it's going to have to do with both the kids, the synthetics, and even Boy Cavalier. I think Boy Cavalier is going to turn himself into an alien. I think he is. I think he's going to turn himself into an alien. I can see that. I think it's going to be an Alien Romulus thing, and he's going to turn himself into one of those. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Yeah.